In the programme this week, Chemmy Alcott's run of form continues, Ski Club rep to blog the games, and a full roundup of the festive snow outlook. Hello and welcome to a very festive Ski Club Christmas Snowcast.
Yes, and it looks like we might be heading for a white Christmas, not just in the mountains, but also in the UK.
But first this week, Chemmy Alcott's rich vein of form continues. Britain's #1 skier followed up her recent top 15 results with a season best 9th in the World Cup Super G in Val d'Isère last week.
Alcott now moves up to 25 in the world rankings, her highest ever, and looks to be approaching fantastic form in the build-up to February's Winter Olympics in Canada.
Obviously, with this being the Olympic year, I really wanted to go in and get some really good results early on, just to get the confidence going and the ball rolling. So that when I went to the Olympics in February, I was just overbrimming with confidence and, ready to win. And the first few races were quite tough of the season. I was scoring World Cup points, but I felt like I wasn't really fulfilling my potential. The snow was very cold, and it's really aggressive when it's cold, and I'm an aggressive skier, so you put those two together and it's a bit of a combustion. But then, in Lake Louise, I got the 15th, and in Sweden, I got the 11th. So the results are definitely on the up, and I really know what I need to do to be fast right now.
Fantastic news for Chemmy there, and you can follow all her results on skiclub.co.uk.
Now, regular viewers will remember the Ski Club member who got to the final 5 entrants to blog from the Winter Olympics.
And the great news is that Dan Havisham-Butcher has won! Dan saw off his rivals and will now fly the 4,000 miles to Vancouver in February to blog the games for Hosteling International.
Dan also became a qualified Ski Club rep this weekend, and we caught up with him during his first repping week in Flen.
It's been a roller coaster couple of days. On Thursday evening, I found out the awesome news that after a couple of weeks on the reps course, I had, of course, passed out, and I discovered immediately I was going to be sent out to Flen in France, which is superb. Travelled there across Friday. Managed to make it up the mountains in the snow, lovely way to start. Walked into the apartment and almost immediately my phone started buzzing like mad. It was all my friends actually, not the competition, but all my friends telling me that the website had been updated and I'd won. And I was a very, very lucky chap indeed. Looking forward to getting out there and meeting the team out there and seeing the Olympics and seeing what I can report back to everyone. I'd also like to say obviously a massive, massive thank you to everyone that's voted for me. I know the Ski Club were really, really good in getting the votes in for that. I've had friends, family, workmates, and everybody and anybody that could possibly push for me. So thanks a million for getting me to the Olympics. It's going to be awesome.
Well, congratulations to Dan on becoming a Ski Club rep and winning the competition.
Yeah, I can't wait to see his video vlogs.
And now, if you're lucky enough to be heading out to the mountains for the Christmas period, then here's the latest snow news for you. So let's start in Austria. Well, it's had a sprinkling of snow across the Austrian Alps, and some excellent piste skiing is now taking place, especially in St Anton.
And there's really good news in France. It's been dumping in the Chamonix Valley and also in the Spas-Calais and the Paradis ski area as well. So it's looking really, really good there. And there's also some powder skiing in the Porte du Soleil. So looks like good news in France.
Very good. And in Switzerland, well, again, it's been snowing in Switzerland lots too. They've had 30 centimetres this week in some places, which is brilliant. 15 centimetres of fresh snow fell in Verbier in the run up to Christmas week, so it looks excellent there.
And there's heavy snow falling as we speak in Italy. It's really good in Cervinia. They've had 40 centimetres earlier this week, and it looks like there's going to be some more fresh snow on Christmas Eve.
And moving over to Scotland, well, as you probably know, there's been lots of snow in the UK, especially up in the north of Britain. And at the moment, all Scottish ski resorts are open in the run-up to Christmas. And good news for Nevis Range in particular, it celebrated its 20th anniversary last weekend, and it opened its slopes on the 19th of December. And as you can see from these great pictures, they've had a great start to their season.
And over the pond in the USA, there's been fresh snow for the East Coast Resort, which is really good news. They've opened up some more lifts. And in Colorado, they're expecting a big snowstorm this week, which will dump around 20 to 30 centimetres. But with it, the temperatures are going to drop, so do wrap up warm.
And finally in Canada, well, we're speaking to our Ski Club rep who's in Whistler at the moment, and they have reported that they've had 7 metres of snowfall so far in Whistler, which is amazing. It's not even Christmas yet. And he also said there's excellent skiing, as you can probably imagine.
Brilliant. Well, if you are going skiing over the New Year or Christmas period, then do have a fantastic time. And on Ski TV this week, In an extended technique clip from the Skiing Skills Freeride DVD, the team take it to the next level in steeper, deeper and gnarlier terrain.
The trees, which break up the light, shelter the wind, and most relevantly present varied, often wild, and always unpredictable challenges.
Well, sadly, that's just about it for our Christmas Ski Club Snowcast.
But we'll be back in the new year, so do join us after the festive break on the 8th of January 2010.
But before we go, we cannot leave without wishing all our viewers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all the team.
Merry Christmas!